Don't you just hate how, like, no matter how lean you think you've gotten, whenever you sit down, you always get this, the unavoidable rolls. Why? Good morning, people. So, I thought I'd start out today's vlog on a buzz by trying out Rich Piana's 5150 pre-workout. Alright, here it is. 5150, Rich Piana there on the front. It's got 8 types of caffeine. Didn't even know there was that many types of caffeine. Caffeine warning up front there. I did look up the daily kind of recommended or safe amount of caffeine to consume in a day. Just out of curiosity. Everyone said about 400 milligrams is all good. This contains 550 milligrams in a serving. So it should be perfect for me because I love my stimulants. I don't really get affected too much by caffeine and things like that. So I'm interested to see how this goes down. Did get it in pomegranate flavor. I wanted passion fruit, love passion fruit, but all they had was pomegranate or wild berry, and wild berry seemed a bit too boring for me. I always like to try the more interesting flavors. So they've all clumped up in like moist bits there. So before I take this, it's always good to make sure you read the back. It says consume 20 to 30 minutes before training on an empty stomach. So okay, my stomach is definitely empty. I haven't eaten in about like 14 or 15 hours. Look how red that is. That is the brightest red supplement I've ever seen. It's pretty good, not bad. That is something else I thought I'd mention actually. Since I've been intermittent fasting, I have been doing pretty much all of my workouts fasted, so before I've eaten anything for the day. That's not like a strict thing that I'm doing where I'm only going to train fasted, but it just works out that I tend to go to the gym in the morning and my eating window doesn't open until 11, so I'm fasted. I end up working out before I've eaten anything, and then as soon as I get back, I make sure I eat lots. I'm absolutely starving at the moment. It is pretty much 11 o'clock, which is when I'm supposed to start eating, and I'm actually just about to leave the house to go to the gym, so wish me luck. Hello! So it is Monday, week 3 of my intermittent fast. So as of this morning, I weighed in at 69 kilos exactly, which is pretty much on target. If anything, it's actually a little bit underweight, but that's not too much of a problem. I did actually, throughout the week, have moments where I was underweight. I was less than 69 kilos earlier on in the week. A few days ago, I was about 68.8, I think I was the other day. It's fine. All I did was, for the next day, I bumped up the calories again by about 100 calories or so, and that's managed to get me balancing my weight out, alright? So as I said, pretty much bang on target, 69 kilos as of this morning. This is what I'm currently looking like. Yeah. So definitely feeling not a lot leaner, definitely feeling a bit leaner than I was at the start of the cut though. I mean, I don't really remember what I look like, but I remember not feeling lean. And at the moment, definitely feeling like I've lost a little bit of weight and tightened up a little bit around the midsection, which is fantastic. Also noticed some fat loss in other areas, like my shoulders are a bit more striated. Especially when I'm working out and such. But yeah, so far so good with intermittent fasting. Absolutely loving it. I'm sorry about the dogs barking. I would wait for them to shut up, but they never shut up. I love you guys, but you're annoying as hell. So things that are going well so far, intermittent fasting, things I've noticed. Number one is that it's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. I thought eating all my meals within a short window of time would be difficult, but it's really not. As long as you plan your day well and choose your eating window at a time that best suits your general routine, then it's actually really easy to do. Number two, I'm loving the fact that it's a bit easier than other cutting methods that I've tried before, in the sense that I can be a bit more liberal with what I eat in that eating window, because for starters I'm only eating 2 meals. So I'm having 2 meals a day. I have breakfast, which is pretty much the same thing most days. That'll be porridge, protein, peanut butter, or protein waffles, peanut butter, bananas, apples, some kind of fruit. And then dinner is where I get to mix it up a bit. So last week I had some loaded burgers with cheese, bacon, egg, and 2 burger patties, which I absolutely loved. This week I've got some kind of potato, chicken, bacon, cheese, slow-cooked amalgamation of some sort that's brewing downstairs right now, which I'm looking forward to. So I've got to eat 2 meals a day for the last couple of weeks, and they've all been meals that I thoroughly enjoy. So I don't feel as restricted as such because I'm eating less meals. The meals are higher in calories. So if you are the kind of person that you're cutting and you're getting really bored of being really strict with the kind of food you're eating, maybe IF is something for you to try. I don't know, I'm enjoying it more. That's it for this update. I will catch you in a bit. Maybe I'll film the little potato things and see how they're going downstairs. Literally, as soon as I'd finished filming that last video, my timer went off to say that these babies were done. You see the waffle maker there from breakfast this morning. So I've never actually used a slow cooker before. This is the first time. I'm interested to see how this is turning out. This is it. So I got like a load of hash browns, bacon bits, cheese, and a load of chicken in there. Just lay it up. I got this recipe from the Protein Chef. If you've not seen his videos yet, I don't know what you're playing at, but go check them out. He's made eating while on an intermittent fast a lot more enjoyable for myself. I was just about to dunk my hand, and I need something to scoop it out with. What you looking like, chicken? Looking pretty done to me. Awesome. Come on, get back in there. That is hot. All right, cool. So I'm gonna assume the rest of that's done, son. So a quick run through of what I ate this week. Started off the week in the best possible way by having protein waffles on the Monday for breakfast. I used MyProtein's pancake mix and chocolate flavor for that. It works absolutely fine making waffles even though it's pancake mix, and I used the chocolate flavor because I find the other flavors are a little bit too sickly sweet. So I had that with a banana, some coffee, and some coconut peanut butter, which is amazing stuff. If you ever get a chance to try it, definitely recommend it. Dinner, tater tot chicken, which is just that chicken hash brown kind of mix I showed you earlier in the video. Snacks, 2 scoops of stracciatella impact whey protein, 1 scoop of chocolate coconut whey protein, and a microwave brownie, which I made myself, and I got that recipe from the Protein Chef. Go check it out. So that came to 1868 calories for the day, 176 grams of protein. You can see the details there. Tuesday, had the standard breakfast, whole rolled oats, peanut butter, impact whey chocolate brownie flavor. Decided to spice it up a little bit with some semi-sweet chocolate chips by Hershey's. Just chucked a few grams of that in there. Tater tot chicken for dinner. A white chocolate chip protein brownie, which I adore. Those things are amazing. 2 scoops of stracciatella impact whey protein. A little bit of milk. Came to 1932 calories. On the Wednesday, I completely lost the plot. I remember going to Starbucks with my mum after the gym in the morning, so started the day with the caramel macchiato, then the standard breakfast. All I did was lower the amount of oats I had and peanut butter by a little bit, and a few grams of Hershey's chocolate chips. Tater tot chicken for dinner, white chocolate chip brownie, and 2 scoops of stracciatella protein for snacks. 2,046 calories that came to. Thursday, same old standard breakfast, protein, tater tot chicken for dinner, and I had some caramel chocolate granola from MyProtein. That stuff is very tasty. 50 grams of that, 1 scoop of stracciatella, 1 scoop of chocolate coconut protein, some milk, and by the looks of it, 25 grams of Haribo. I think that's about 6 cola bottles or something like that, because you gotta treat yourself every now and again. And Friday, 90-second protein cake. Again, got that recipe from the Protein Chef. Love this cake. I've actually made this recipe a few times now. Topped it with some Toffee Crunch high protein peanut butter by Nuts and More, some Hershey's chocolate syrup, and just a few chocolate chips from Hershey's. Tater tot chicken for dinner. And the snacks got a little bit random today, so we've got blueberry fruit chew, a scoop of stracciatella protein, scoop of chocolate coconut whey protein. We had the chocolate caramel granola, a little bit of milk, and a 1/5 of a cinnamon pretzel from Auntie Anne's, because I have extreme willpower, and even though I wanted to devour the whole pretzel, I managed to limit it to 1/5. Can't be going without the pretzel though. Okay, just a quick physique update. This is Friday, week 3 of my intermittent fast. That's the end of episode 2 of my intermittent fasting vlog. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to hit the like button. If you're interested in seeing what I looked like before the cut, so before I started intermittent fasting, then you should check out episode 1 of this vlog. I'll leave a link to that in the description below, and also in a floaty bubble thing over here somewhere. If you have any feedback for me, so if there's anything that you enjoyed about this video that you want to see in future videos, and if there's anything that you didn't enjoy in the video that you want to leave out of future videos, please let me know. I do appreciate the feedback. Other than that, I will be posting a new video every week, so if you're interested in tagging along for my first ever intermittent fasting journey, or if you're interested in starting an intermittent fast of your own and want to see what it's like for the first time, then please consider hitting the subscribe button below. I'd really appreciate it, and it just means you get kept up to date with all the progress, start to finish, and of course you get to see the end result. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.